Friends, this is the part 2 of the same chapter, Companies Act. That is the type of borrower we were discussing. So, Companies Act, companies are generally formed with Companies Act 2013 by keeping in mind the Companies Act 2013. Earlier, it was Companies Act of 1956. It has been modified in the year 2013. Now, any companies which is formed, generally there will be many articles, but generally we consider two as the main source of information. First is MOA and second is AOA, Articles of Association and Memorandum of Association. So, what a Memorandum of Association contains is generally I have made a shortcut. Now, what you have to remember is state of Lisha. Okay, state means state where the company is registered. Okay, suppose a company is registered in Rajasthan, then state will come as Rajasthan. Of means what is the objective of the company or object of the company. LI means liability of the company. What is the liability of the company? And share capital means what is the amount of the capital which has been involved in the company. And anyway, article of association has been made a shortcut. What article of association generally contains? That is direct transfer of below par. We can tell that if a person is below par, we will transfer it. So direct transfer means directors of the company. How many directors are there? Transfer means transfer of shares or transmission of shares. Off means number of officers in the company. Below means you consider only B. B means borrowing and par means power. So it means it will tell about the director of the company, transfer of shares, officers of the company, and the borrowing power of the company. This is all about MOA and LOA. AOA, sorry. Now, second thing, what is difference between a private company and a public company? I will tell you in brief what is private company and public company. Private company and public company. Here, minimum 2 members are required and maximum of 200 members can be there. Here, minimum 7 members, maximum unlimited members. Here, restriction in transfer of shares. Restriction is there in transfer of shares. Here, shares, no restriction in transfer of shares. No restriction in transfer of shares. Third thing, share capital minimum required to form a private company is 1 lakh and minimum share capital required here is 5 lakhs. Okay, this is the basic difference between private and public company. Even though one member company is there, but we will deal with that later. Okay, now there are some other companies are also there, such as existing company, subsidiary company, holding company, and foreign company. Other 4 categories of companies are there. I'll just tell you in brief. First is existing company. Existing company is the company which is registered before 1956 Companies Act is called as an existing company, or the company which came up before 1956 Companies Act is called as existing company. Second is foreign company. What is called as foreign company? The company which is registered in a foreign country is called as foreign company. In a foreign country is called as a foreign company. Now third one is holding company and fourth one is subsidiary company. If a company is holding more than 50% of the share capital of other company, then it is called as holding company, and the company of whom this holding company is holding the 50% share or more than 50% share is called as a subsidiary company. Suppose SBI is a company and SBI card is another company. Now this SBI is holding a share of 60% in SBI card. Suppose if SBI is holding a share of 60% in SBI card, then this is a holding company and this is a subsidiary company. So briefly we have completed the companies. Now we will come to statutory corporations, which is called as statutory corporation. corporations are those companies which are formed by an act of parliament. Companies which are formed by an act of parliament is called as statutory corporation. Suppose SBI, LIC, all nationalized banks by an act of 1969. These all companies which are formed by an act of parliament is called as statutory corporations. Next is the trust and cooperatives. Trust cooperative societies. Trust, cooperative and societies. See, these are governed by either Companies Act. This will governed by either Companies Act or Indian Trust Act. Trust Act, Society Registration Act, or Cooperative Societies Act, Now, first we will discuss about this trust. Trust is formed by Indian Trust Act of 1882. Trust Act of 1882. Okay. Now, trustee manages trust, and powers of a trustee are put in trust deed. Now, bankers dealing with trust should clearly read what is written in the trust deed, that all the permission required for taking a loan should be obtained from respective government authorities. I repeat, respective government authorities, you have to take the permission. Now, in case of societies, societies are governed by bylaws. So, you have to read all the bylaws and legality binding them. In case of you are not reading the legalities binding them of the bylaws, then it will be a problem. That will not be a valid. In case one question which repeatedly comes in JIB exam is that which of the following is governed by bylaws? They will be writing companies, they will be writing individual, they will be writing partnership firm, and then will be writing societies. The society is the answer. Society is governed by bylaws. This question may come this year also. Last one is LLP. LLP is a hybrid of partnership and company. Here, LLP is a limited liability partnership, and it is governed by, it is a hybrid structure of company and partnership. So, in partnership, if a death of a partner happens, that partnership deed is dissolved. But in this case, partnership deed will not be dissolved. They can continue with that same account. And if another partner does something or does some unauthorized action, other partners will not be liable for that. So here, partners are not jointly liable, and they have a limited liability on all the borrowings, but they have full liability on all the assets. This is all about limited liability partnership. On the questions on this chapter, we will discuss in the next video. Thank you guys. Please do like and subscribe.